10 years ago, the Knights of Bastinga rebelled against us. They stood at their greatest keep in Caladrias, a fortress that had stood for centuries. Still, their hope was misguided, and their courage was greater than their reason. I had warned them against recklessness, that I would be compelled to put them down, but they did not listen. So Thelos demanded the purge, and I did their bidding. The battle was joined, but our forces were too far apart. The Knights, however, had a secret hope. A gauntlet from the most ancient times, filled with magic that could match my own. However, it was a meager hope. The gauntlet could not be wielded. It was not ready, and it bit them instead. The symbol of their hope fell, and in one flash of light, it took from them everything. Thus, the rebellion ended. As the light dimmed, the sands settled, and silence took reign.
What was that?
This vision was from the past. The Knights of Bastingar. They used the gauntlet in the past. But it didn't work.
You say you're a spirit, but you don't remember?
I do not know. I remember a prison, battle and death and battle. Over and over. And before, only fragments.
The Knights appeared in that vision. Tracker was right. They know about the gauntlet.
Then our objective remains unchanged. I also want to know more about what happened. And about me.
And once we're done, we can reach Tracker and the others at the capital. Oh, I hope they're safe.
This anvil brought me another memory. We should now be able to leap through the air.
Wait, as in fly?
No, not fly. Just try it and you'll see. A chasm too wide to merely jump across. But for you, barely an obstacle at all.
No? What's going on? Whoa, whoa, whoa! Hey! Hey!
Wake up! Wake up!
Come on. Come on! Oh, shit! I mean, thank Thelos. You're still alive.
He was trying to steal the gauntlet. End him!
What? Back off!
I was merely attempting to revive you, and it looks like I was successful. You put on quite the show. Blinding light, a rush of air. Oh, then there you were.
Your face is familiar.
I don't think we've had the pleasure, friend. I'm Arif, at your service.
What did you want with the gauntlet?
Oh, I heard stories about it. How dangerous it is, and how people who wield it might disappear and never be found.
How do you know about this? Where did you hear that?
My, how inquisitive. Let's say I heard it from friends.
Friends, Well, I'm looking for some friends too. The Knights of Bastingar. Do you know about them?
Can't say I do. But if you want to meet them, there's a path to Bastingar right there.
Where?
Behind me. There's a gate. Beneath a bunch of sand.
I can help with that.
Yeah, right. If you say so. You do that. In case you're tired and want to rest, there's a village nearby. Here, take this as an apology. Let's meet at the village later. I'll see you around.
I don't think I like this man.
At least he's given us information. If the Knights are behind that gate, can we unearth it?
You might have hurt your head. Do you remember what just happened? The gauntlet is unstable. And not only that, it is incomplete. It doesn't have enough power to unearth something this large. Yet.
Yet? Can it be fixed?
Trust is complicated, I see. But yes, we can fix the gauntlet. Remember the vision and the gauntlet's explosion? Its pieces were scattered across the lands. If we get them back, we can reforge the gauntlet bit by bit, gaining new powers along the way, and preventing further explosions.
Great. How can we find them then?
I sense a powerful piece nearby. We can start with this one. We do not yet have the strength to unearth the gate. Come, let us change that.
We can't give up now. I can do it again. Look, I have a gauntlet piece left. Not all is lost.
We? Arif and you? That coward left us when we needed him most. His leadership. May he rot in the sands.
Sister, please.
No, Valerie. Look what happened. We can't risk everything again. The Knights wouldn't survive.
The Knights won't survive if they hide and fade away in darkness. This weapon is the only hope we have.
Or our downfall. This might be why Arif left everything behind. Think about it.
Valerie and her sister? What were they arguing about?
Some kind of devastation. Look around. This place has seen tragedy more than once.
Do you remember anything?
No, nothing. There, the piece I sensed.
I see something around it.
It seems to be protected by some magic. Watch out, wraiths! We can channel it into shattering blows. We should be able to get the piece now. You are weakened. You should take care of yourself. The gauntlet should be stable now. But the piece you found is still dormant. It needs enough of its shards to be properly forged into the gauntlet.
Can you sense these shards too?
Yes, let me show you. You see the beacons of light? Everyone is a shard calling out to you, to the gauntlet.
Can we unearth the gate to the Knights once we have them?
Yes, and with that, more powers, more memories.
I guess it's a bit much to take in. I will need your help.
And I will be here. I need you to be safe, too. Use my senses if you lose sight of them, and they will guide the way.
What? By Philos, where did you come from? How did you arrive from this side? There is literally no bridge.
It's a long story. I was told there was a village nearby.
Castrum 7 is right on the other side of that rope bridge. It's kind of the only bridge standing after that Watcher Fury.
Watcher Fury?
Yeah, for some reason, the whole ground started to shake, and down came all the bridges around these parts. Lots of people got stuck.
I'm looking for the Knights of Bastingar. Do you know anything about them?
Not sure I can help you with that. You'll have to ask around at the village. But wherever you go, be careful. When the sand moves, get ready to run.
Not all is dead in this place. I feel relieved.
You remember this area?
Not fully, but it is familiar to me.
That must be Castrum 7.
Perhaps somebody here knows more about the Knights.
Welcome. This place isn't much, but it's home. With all these wraiths, though, who knows how much longer I can call it such. The Elder is waiting for you. He's on the podium, by the well.
Be careful around the shard. The wraiths are drawn to it. Oh, you're that traveler with the artifact.
Is it not dangerous to be beyond the walls?
It is. But the shelter stones protect us. Thank you so much. This, tower you unearthed out of the ground seems like something we can use to climb down, as soon as we dare to.
This one is warded by a spell. I sense we are being watched. This metal part in its body, that is a wraith's core. A wraith with no core is a dead one. That large wraith, it can control lesser ones. How annoying. The shard is now free to take. This should save the villagers from further wraith attacks. We finally know how to create something new. This is a shard of a dash piece.
A dash piece? Care to explain?
It is part of a major piece of the gauntlet that can pull us further through the air. Once we have that piece and 3 of its shards, we can forge it into the gauntlet and be stronger.
Sounds useful. Let's do that then.
Welcome to our castrum. Arif told me about you, so to speak. He said you were trying to unearth the passageway to Bastingar. Can I trust that thing in your arm is safe for us?
Yes, I took care of it. It shouldn't cause any problem.
Good. I am old 7. I try to keep things in order here, so to speak. But things are not how they used to be. Wraiths are everywhere, and many of my people were stuck in the wild after our bridges collapsed. We are working to get them a way to cross, so to speak. But I fear for our future.
I'm trying to reach Bastingar. With my powers, I may be able to lift the gate out of the sand. If the knights are still there, you could find help.
I will wait until I see it. But you bring hope, and that is a beginning.
I took care of the wraiths you told me about.
Thelos protect you. That should give us a bit of rest, so to speak. We need that safety to make preparations for our departure. I can't believe you did it. So you really can fight the wraiths. Here. This is not much, so to speak, but it's all I can spare now. If you are looking for more artifacts like that shard, there are more in the desert. And my people might help. Many got stuck there when the bridges collapsed. I'm sure you can be of mutual help, so to speak.
I'll see what I can do. Maybe I can find a way to get them back safely.
I can only hope you can.
This desert, it wasn't here before. I have recollections of this place, filled with life. There were rivers and forests, birds and beasts, a paradise as far as the eye could see. What happened?
The bridges shouldn't be repaired yet. Did you get stuck here too?
No, I was able to jump thanks to this artifact.
Huh, that seems useful. We've been stuck over here for a while now with no way back to the village. And the only person who could do something about it is... Ugh. Say, could you use your powers to help us get out of here? Yes, Splinter. She's a carpenter of sorts, but, well, the crazy type. She went to gather materials around the gate west of here. Said she would rebuild the bridge or something.
You? Here to admire the stonework?
By the sun! It went against the force that makes things fall. Teach me how!
You must be Splinter. Warnblade sent me to find you. She said you could do something about the bridge.
The rope bridge? Don't you get it? You change everything. With you, that stone bridge can... Ah!
Splinter!
We need to get after her. Look, she's on that cliff. But there's a group of wraiths down below.
No time to waste then.
I'm not dead. I'm not dead! A complete subversion of my prediction. How fascinating! You are the unknown variable, an agent of pure chaos. Amazing. I must study you further.
We don't have time for study. I'm glad you're not hurt. That wraith must have been agitated by something. I need to get you all out of the desert. Can you build a bridge back to the other side?
As I was about to say, before that inexplicable cluster of sand caught me, I don't need to. There used to be a proper stone bridge north of where we met, connecting this desert to the other side. It collapsed a long time ago. But with your power, whoop whoosh, back up it will go. Way faster than spending days building a new one. Please tell me you're in.
I might be able to. I'll take a look at the bridge.
All right. Oh, and please take this. I thought I could use it, but it's probably what attracted the wraith. I suppose I should make my way to Warnblade. Meet us when you've investigated the bridge. Oh, the anticipation!
This must be the bridge remains Splinter talked about.
Can we raise it?
It would be difficult. My power will not reach this far. The gauntlet also requires another piece. We would need a power equivalent to the one we need for the Knight's Gate.
We should go back to Splinter. As weird as she is, she might have an idea. I could raise the bridge from the depths, but there's a small issue. My gauntlet is not yet strong enough to raise it, and... the bridge is too far. I can't reach it with my power.
Aha! A trifling matter. I can get you there. Can carpet something.
I need to reforge my gauntlet first, so you can take your time.
Well, don't just stand here. Go! Perform your reforging. I await your next spectacle with great anticipation.
You'll be happy to know that I have begun to reforge the gauntlet successfully, and still no explosion.
Are you sure? Because that thing still doesn't look safe at all.
If I can reach Bastingar, how far is it to the capital?
You want to go to Lethesta? It is quite simple from Bastingar. That is, if you can get to Bastingar in the first place. Also, I was thinking, there is probably a piece of that thing in the keep west of here. Might be worth checking.
Thanks, I'll take a look.
There's something nearby. I can feel it. You should too.
Yes, that major piece must be close.
Oh, a new face. Is the bridge repaired then?
Not yet. I got here by my own means. What are you doing here?
I've been here with my colleagues for a while, exploring and searching the area for clues about its history. They moved down into the cellar to see what we can find there. With the bridges down at the moment, we have all the time in the world to read. Say, you seem quite capable. I am sure there's records around here that could prove quite valuable. Please search the keep for remains of the knights. Notes, letters, items, anything of historic value. If you bring them to me, I'll give you something special. We found an old dusty armor that could fit you.
I'll help you. Any idea where I should look?
Look around this keep, and don't forget to climb the towers. There might also be something in the graveyard.
Hey you! It's dangerous in there. Come over here. What are you doing here? You don't look like you've come for research.
Right. Is that what you were doing here?
My wife and I were studying in the library here when the bridges collapsed. But we dare not go further. We saw a huge wraith in the cathedral. If you know what's good for you, you shouldn't go in there.
Thank you for the warning, but there is something in there that I need.
Well, don't say I didn't try to stop you. But I found these old documents that look like instructions to make an essence. According to it, the stone can break any wraith. Perhaps you can find a use for it.
I'll go now. These figures, so regal. These must be the Knights of Bastingar.
This keep must have been quite the stronghold before it was leveled.
Is this the place you showed me in that vision, back at the anvil?
Yes, I think so. It was the Knights' greatest keep before Thelos came, and they were almost certainly purged.
I find myself often returning to this place. It is a reminder of what once was. A world long gone and a world I yearn for. I didn't know enough. But I should not give up. Otherwise, so many died. For nothing. When I look at this painting, I know why I'm willing to do everything again. Risk it all. Risk my life. This is what I must help bring back. Successfully this time. Nothing else matters.
This must be about the mural over there. The painting of the Green Lands.
Was it really like this? In the old times that no one is allowed to talk about?
Not allowed by Thelos. It's a sign that it's true. And I know it. I was there. All these notes and mementos. I can picture what happened. Let us get back to that researcher.
I can sense it. You found what I was searching for.
Yes, there were old documents detailing what happened here, talking about the Purge and the Old Kingdom. I also found this old emblem on a corpse in the graveyard.
Fascinating. Look at all this history gifted to us. I can't wait to dig into this. You've done a great deed. Here, this armor is old but in good condition. You've earned it.
There is something here, in the sand. Stay on your guard. This is it. The major piece we need to unearth the Knight's Gate.
Now, we just need more shards and we can forge it into the gauntlet.
Yes, but stay alert. I've been sensing something ever since we arrived. Beautiful. A fine performance.
I thought we were done for.
This battle. I remember something now. We can use the sand in another way. Coat your arms in sand and fight with it. Should be able to unearth the passage to Bastengar now. The gate will rise with our will.
Will it really work? It's way bigger than anything we've moved yet.
Trust. Faith. You need more of these.
You return. Did you find something?
I am ready to open the passage to Bastengar. You can tell the villagers to follow.
Not so fast. Actually, there's still an obstacle. A pretty sandy one. A large wraith is waiting on the stone bridge. It's dangerous for anyone to cross. But you
So I should just remove that wraith. How big is it?
Nothing you can't handle, I guess.
Thank you for the useful information, as always.
Oh, come on, don't be like that. Look, I even got you a little something that will help.
Wait, here it comes.
The bridge! No!
Stay back! It's too dangerous!
This must be it!